I'm Gabor Wigs, the chief stylist for Gabor Wigs for decades, right?
That's right, yeah, working with wigs for 30 years, and we've been working for the brand a very long time. So now I've just moved to America, and I'm designing for the brand.
And one of the things you've noticed is that everyone loves the longer styles.
Well, it just goes crazy.
Right.
Anything that we have long just goes wild.
Right.
The one that you're wearing, everybody's loving it. I was just saying to Helen, I don't really know what her real hair is like. Because every time I see her on social media, it's either long or short.
I do change it up a lot. And let me just say, this is called exhilaration. I actually, Dustin, would love to do a close-up of right here because the different colors in this wig I thought was so astounding. I have the light rooted. So you see all the different colors, and when you come up here a little higher and you see the rooting, it is, look at how natural that looks. Is that not, I mean, look at that light blonde here, a little bit more caramel. Underneath, you've got like a little darker. Look at that, I'll even go like that. You cannot tell that this is a wig. It is, I even like put it back in a little pin up here. When you have a longer style, really versatile, because I pinned up one side, you can pin up both sides. You do, look at Francine. Francine is like, ooh. I mean, I think this is like, makes you look like 20 years younger in 2 seconds.
Absolutely, this is a bob. It's a bob with oomph. It's a one-length bob, and it's got that soft, romantic curl to it.
Yeah.
Just sits to the shoulder, so any age of person can wear it, and it's nice and long, and like you said, remember, we've got that heat-styleable fiber, so if you want to put more curls into it, if you want to cut a bang into it, you can.
Well, I will also say that these curls, if you do these curls, like that's a perfect blowout. If I walked outside for 10 minutes, it would just collapse. But this will always be perfect. Humid weather, all day long, from the minute you get up, the minute you go to bed, the minute you put it on, it is a perfect curl, and it never changes.
It never changes, because remember, it's an Excelle fiber, and this is, once the wig is styled, it will stay like this. So if you wash it, it will just snap back into place.
So what color does Francine have on?
Light brown.
Light brown. So light brown has more golden tones to it. Medium brown has red tones to it.
And this is called exhilaration. So $107.95. And by the way, the weekly deal drop was $99. So it's only $7 more because we are doing a sale price. This ordinarily, I believe this is $132.95. So we are doing this on a big sale price. And these are, you know, brand new styles that actually were not even supposed to be launched today. But because the weekly deal drop were down to the
We were running around trying to get you some hair.
Right, exactly. Ingrid, I love this on you. I never see with your hair long like this. Is this the brown blonde?
It is.
Okay.
It's striking, you know. I love the fact that another thing too about this wig is that you can have it part to the side, but actually, look, you can bring it like this and pull it back and part it in the center if you want to. Wow. You know, that's what I love about Gabor wigs. You can change it up. You don't have to use it the way you see it. You can make it your own. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
And feather it like to the,
you know, you can actually wear a headband with this one.
Yes, you can.
I've played around with this a little bit. I love that.
That is stunning. And you know what?
that.
This color is one of my favorite colors. It's a beautiful ash blonde. It's got a gorgeous chocolate brown base, but we've shot it through with this white low light. It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that.
That is amazing. That looks incredible. And by the way, get it home. If you don't love it, you have 30 days. This is the Exhilaration is the longest one we have available right now at HSN.
Yeah.
It's not the longest one you've ever made in the history, but this, I mean, this is we actually sourced this one. We were like, we've got to get, because you have said, I love it, I want a little length. Now this is like a very realistic length too.
I think
this
it's
isn't
beautiful.
one day you're coming in, you know, you're Rapunzel.
That's right.
You just have, right? You just have like a nice bob.
A nice length of hair. And this is what I'm saying.
Which is what I'm wearing right now.
Beautiful women, but you all look completely different. But you're all wearing the same wig.
And Vonda, like I pinned mine back. Vonda has hers forward. This is very glamour on you, Vonda.
Oh, this is very Hollywood, isn't it?
It is very
You
Hollywood.
look like a film star in this, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a soft, romantic barrel curl, which you can brush out, or you can scrunch it up to get it curly again. One length, so you can change the part in any way you want. And this is the gorgeous medium blonde color.
This is very Catherine Deneuve.
Very.
You know, I know I'm not allowed to mention movie stars, but I keep doing it,
You
Kyle.
just got to.
I'm a rebel. I'm getting in trouble. Everybody's saying stop doing that. But you know, it reminds you of like that kind of really glamorous Hollywood. But you know what? Usually, if you get that style at home, you're like, all right, I'm gonna leave the house. Nobody touch me, nobody come near me, no outdoors, no humidity, no nothing, keep the cats, the dogs, the kids away from me. But you know, this is like a livable, wearable, it's gonna look that gorgeous. Let's say she has an 8-hour day at work, a cocktail party afterwards.
You're gonna still look fabulous.
She's gonna look fabulous the whole time with zero difference. Zero difference. And again, I'm wearing the same wig. I'm wearing the Exhilaration right now. This is the light rooted blonde. I am astounded by how natural this looks.
It's beautiful. That's got 7 to 11 shades for every single colorway. If you like more honey, golden, warm tones, go for the medium blonde. But if you want a brighter blonde, you go for the lighter blonde.
Yeah, right. Lighter rooted, medium rooted. I mean, you're right. It's like a little bit more
honey.
Honey, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm gonna let you say that. That's what you're here for. I'm here for the $107.95 reminder that this is on sale. We're doing 5 flex pay, which is the most flex pay we ever do. And the reason you've got, ooh, I love it like that. Look at that. Look at that. Can you even?
Where's my clip? Have you stolen my clip?
Yeah, we got to get a clip here and do that. $21.59 is your flex pay. Get it home. And you know, you think about that updo in 2 seconds. You're just doing like a little clip, and then you've got those. And by the way, you know, those little kind of tendrils that you pull down, they will always be that perfect soft curl. They won't be straight and everything else will be long. I mean, it's just amazing.
That's right. You can just play with it. Now remember, it's a beautiful length. If you don't want it so curly, you can use your rollers on it, brush it out a little bit. You can cut a bang into it if you want to, a little eyelash bang. I've just designed it one length bob so you can customize it yourself when you get it home.
Yeah, and you know, when I think about going like on a cruise, where you're in the pool and the beach all day, and then you go back to the room and you have like 30 minutes to go to dinner, and your husband's ready and he's looking at his watch, right, Ingeborg?
Yep.
Your husband's looking at his watch. Why aren't you ready, Ingeborg? Why aren't you ready? Like, you put on your wig, you're ready faster, right? Yeah, there you go.
Because you know what? To curl my hair, to blow dry it, oh no. So I put on my Gabor and I'm ready and out the door. You know, it takes you a few minutes to do your makeup. And that's what I love about wearing these wigs, that you're gonna be on time. And look how classic and sexy.
It is beautiful.
And just,
I love it, and this lovely color. Even with the black tones, you're still getting those 7 to 11 shades. And Ingeborg, when you go on holiday, where do you keep your wigs? In the shoe. She puts it in her shoes.
When you're traveling,
really?
Yes. When you're traveling, you just roll them up. You know, it's so lightweight, and you just roll. Look at that. Roll it, put in your shoe. You know that way your shoe doesn't get smashed, right? And you know, so when going through the security, and the OB said, "What is that?" I said, "That's my hair. Go ahead."
That is my pet squirrel.
Go right ahead.
Go right ahead. Yeah, I want you to show everybody how these are not hot, because that's one of the questions that we always get. Are these hot? Am I going to overheat putting a wig on, Ingeborg?
No, absolutely not. You know, we live here in Florida, right? It's so hot here. It gets really hot. And I promise you, you're not going to be hot. Look at this. The breathability. It is amazing. I went to the beach today. I had on my wig. You know what? I wasn't even hot. So, you know, it's like air conditioning. You feel so nice and cool because of that. It feels so comfortable. They're not itchy. They're not hot. And you know what? Just make it your own. Get it home, try it on, make it your own. Fluff it, move it around. Be who you are.
Be who you are, and I'll tell you, everybody at home kind of predicted this. The Exhilaration that I'm wearing, that Ingeborg is wearing, that Francine, she's over there. Vonda jumped in here with the redhead. I don't even know who she is.
Oh my!
Most popular in the show.
Wow.
Most popular, because we know you guys are really looking for these longer styles.
Well, that's what did you say to me, Helen, at the top of the show? This is going to be the most popular one.
I did.
Because people are wanting longer wigs.
Yep.
You're asking for longer styles. We will bring it for you. And this is a beautiful length, and you just change into a redhead in front of everybody.
The only reason we have it is this hasn't been on air, right?
Yeah.
No one's seen this all week.
No.
You guys, we went back to Gabor and said, listen, our weekly deal drop is gone. All the longer styles are gone. That's what they brought the Exhilaration. We did the sale price, so it's on sale for $107. It's on 5 flex pay. Get it home, try it on. Free exchanges. You want to exchange for a different color? No problem. You have 30-day return policy if you don't love it. easy, and they're all adjustable too, right?
That's right, Helen. One size fits all. If you look inside the wig, your whole head is breathing from the top right the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
It's a unique stretch lace base. There's a beautiful velvet comfort band at the front. Tag is always at the back, and we've got touch fastening. So this size wig will suit any head size.
Right, there are little hook and loop closures, and it's on elastic, so you can make them bigger or you can make them smaller, because everybody's head size, like your shoe size, is different. But this will stretch or make them smaller, so you can customize your wig. Again, you just do it one time, and they're easy to take care of too. How do you take care of these?
Well, remember, we can wash these, okay? So if you wash them in a cold water with a very, very mild shampoo. You can use light shampoo, nothing too heavy, and then when you wash them, you just let them dry naturally. Let them air dry, and then this fabulous style. No.
Nothing.
Then the styling will just snap back into place because the fiber has
I wish my hair would do that.
I know.
Can you imagine
it's
if
like
your own
dream
hair? It is, it's dream hair. You take a shower, you come out, your hair bounces back to that perfect. You know, this is like a big hot roller set. Like you put in big hot rollers and you have that like big, you know, kind of loose curl, but it stays perfectly like that all the time. That's why everyone loves wigs. And I'll tell you, this is an ageless, you know, 20-somethings, 50-somethings,
That's right.
80-something, like anyone can wear wigs. Wigs are become so incredibly popular, whether you're doing those Zoom calls, you work from home, you pop on a wig, you're good to go, you wanna go out that night, you don't wanna spend hours doing your hair, you wanna protect your own hair. Ingrid has told me she wears wigs to protect her hair if she wants to grow her hair out. It's a way to protect your hair.
Of course, and then you might have over bleached your hair. I wanted to go white blonde, snapped all my hair off. So what you can do is, if you're having a bad hair days, just give your hair a break, girls, boys. Slash it back, wear a wig for a month, and let your hair grow back.
Right, and exactly. And by the way, for less money than one time getting your hair colored. Think about that. One time getting your hair colored, you get, you know, the grays covered and highlights and baby lights and cut and blow dry. How much is that? I bet you it's not $107.95. I bet you it's a little bit more than that. For one time doing that, you have that perfect hairstyle all the time. And you know, I know a lot of women that have bought a wig, a style like Exhilaration that you're looking at, and brought it to their hairdresser and said, I want my hair like this.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna grow my hair like this.
Absolutely.
I want, you know, but in the meantime, I'm wearing this every day, and guess what? Even when I get my hair like this, if I don't feel like curling it, I'm gonna put this on.
Yeah, totally, because you know, sometimes we've been wearing the wrong color hair.
Yeah.
Until you try the wig, you think, I've been wearing the wrong color.
Do you know, I felt that way about when I had the red-headed, when I did a wig show, right? I had to red, and I was like, I really like that. I went red for like 5 years. I will tell the only reason, right? Do you remember that, Ingrid? The reason I didn't keep it is red is the hardest color
to maintain. Absolutely. Well, that's another reason.
Yeah.
Go for the wig. Get your fix out. Maybe you've wanted long hair and you
Get your
can't
fix of
grow
red
it.
hair.
Yeah. Get your fix. Try all the colors. This amazing price, and you are right, Helen. For the price of this wig, it's what I cost for 2 slices of blonde in the front of my hair.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh my goodness. All right, now Francine is mixing up. Remember, we've got 3 styles that we're doing as part of our sale. And Jared, what is this one called?
Laughter.
Laughter.
Yes.
Okay, I should know that. Now, and this looks so much like Francine's actual natural hair that I did not even know she was wearing a wig.
No, like, this is beautiful. Now, if you missed out on the other shortcut, sorry, was it?
Virtue.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
If you missed out on the Virtue, go for this, because it's practically not the same. It's the same structure, but I've designed it with a lot more hair at the crown. So if you've missed out, go for this one.
Okay, and you can see Francine's, by the way, Francine, you're saying that you never even got gray hair.
No. I have like 10 gray hairs. But you should see, when I wake up in the morning, the back of my hair is flat like a pancake, and you can see that big split in the back, and then it's standing up every which way. And if I have to get out of the house in 5 minutes, I throw on my Gabor wig, and I'm just feeling so less anxious because I have great hair, perfect hair, that's going to stay like that all day.
You know, honestly, if we went out to lunch together, I would have no idea that that was a wig. Like, and I work in the beauty business, and I'm staring right at you, an inch from you. There's no way that anyone will. Now, of course, you could tell your friends, and it's also not even the kind of thing where you may want people to know.
Of course.
You know,
this is what I'm loving.
It's kind of the new trend. It's like, do you love my new wig? It's like, do you love my new jacket? Do you love my new purse?
Absolutely. Absolutely, and it's fantastic because if you're a necessity wearer, you know, it makes everybody feel a lot happier
Exactly.
because these are a fashion accessory.
Yeah.
Change it up, girls, you know, it's fun.
And Ingeborg's always ahead of the trends because she's been doing the wig thing since as long as I've known her. And again, this is another great style, and I've seen you wear this style before.
Yes, you have. You know, like I heard you say, like, you know, change it up, and it's on trend. And you know what? I have my sisters come over, right, to the house when I get my new Gabor wigs, and we just play with them, and we try different colors and different styles. And so I thought, why don't I broaden that? Because my friends are always asking me. So what I thought about is having a pajama Gabor party. Oh my gosh, with popcorn and hair. What a wonderful thing.
Oh my goodness, invite me, invite me.
I'm gonna invite you, Helen. We're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show you that how different this is, how different you can style it.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's very like polished, the laughter. This is laughter. It has like a lot of height too. And could you like even put gel in it, make it a little spiky if you wanted to?
Of course. Do you know what I do is you just get it, spritz it with water. Spritz it with water, give it a shake, and it separates the fibers, and you can get that sort of funky, choppy, edgy look with it.
Oh, very cool. You see, I love all these great tips. And you know, you think about it, if Ingrid wanted to change her hair to this color that she just popped on, which is that like a medium blonde? What color is this?
Blonde, dark blonde.
Dark blonde. I mean, honestly, it might make your hair break off, because I know that my hair, you know, it's hard when you're bleaching it. It really definitely hurts the integrity of it. But to pop a wig on and try a different color, 2 seconds, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I love that color. That is the dark blonde color. It's so gorgeous. It's a balayage blonde stroke brown, and I just think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Look at that. Now, what are you doing to Francine's wig there?
Right, so I'm just spritzing this with a bit of water. If you put your hands like this and spritz it and give it a shake, you've got to give it some life. You've got to shake the wig to wake the wig. Don't be scared, you know, run your hands through them. Don't take them out of the box and put them straight on. They need some brushing, that's all you have to do. Then I'm gonna pull this back. I'm gonna turn Francine around so you can see that fabulous back on this wig. This is one of our top selling colors. This beautiful silver gray is so gorgeous. And what I've done is give the wig some fiber, give it some texture. There you go. And it's just on and you're ready to roll. Beautiful color, fabulous style.
Ooh.
You like that?
Francine's like, ooh, she likes that. Now, if you went to a hairdresser and said, I want to have my hair this like platinum color, like it doesn't even exist in a bottle, does it?
No, it doesn't. And it's so hard to dye. You've got to bleach all your hair white, and then you've got to put the gray toner on and the blue shampoos. Don't bother, just get your fix and try the wig.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, Francine, that's pretty glamorous. That looks very glamorous
modern
on you.
and glamorous, and
I just want to come over with a pile of silver jewelry. With silver earrings, a silver necklace, and do kind of like that whole, like with the gray. I just love it. And Vonda did it like a little spiky on top, like a little kind of fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And, you know, give it some life. I love this. Wow, you know, you can really make this edgy and contemporary. You know, I've been working with wigs for 30 years, and I'm still saying, wow.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
When I see you girls in them, I think they look fantastic. This is the gorgeous medium blonde color. It's absolutely beautiful. Just got to show you this. If you're just tuning in, somebody said to me the other day, I didn't know what you were selling. Are you selling a brush, a hairspray? You know, I'm like, no, who's selling wigs?
Yeah. Gabor wigs.
Gabor
wigs, $107.95, because the weekly deal drop wigs were so incredibly popular. We had to bring in some more styles and sale prices to finish out this final hour for the week. You guys have had show after show after show. I'm wearing Exhilaration, and what you're seeing on Vonda is Pixie. So I've got the longer Exhilaration, Vonda's wearing Pixie, and we have another style that Inger just put on, and I'm gonna see, it is called Luck, which is kind of more like a page boy style. I just have those 3 styles in this choice that we added, and that look that you're seeing on Ingeborg, like that hasn't been seen all week either.
No, we wanted to bring you a classic bob cut. And this is a lovely length too. If you don't want something too long, you can just go for this gorgeous bob. It's got a beautiful little eyelash bang, and it's very thick, slightly angled into the neck, and you can't go wrong with a black bob. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very sophisticated. And I've also, Inger, seen you in this. you too. This is a look that I've seen you sporting. What do you think of this wig?
I love it. It's a classic bob. This one is like the other one, never gonna go out of style. I like to change it up. This is dark brown, and I actually have a light brown that I like to show you because, like you said, you want to sometimes change and see the colors. You may never know that you can wear these colors. So at first I thought, well, I'm not gonna wear a dark brown or, dark blonde. That doesn't suit me. Well, when I put it on, I was like, you know what, that's my color.
That's my color.
So when I first started here, I had dyed my hair a dark red. And you know what, I couldn't keep that up. First of all, it was too expensive and it was damaging my hair. I have fine curly hair, super fine. So I like to play with the wigs because I can be whoever I want to be.
Wow.
Look at
And
that
I
color
can
is
change it up.
amazing on you.
I love this
Isn't
one
that
on you.
amazing? And it's just like what you said, Kyle, that you don't know what looks good on you. Just try different colors, and you don't have to dye your hair. You can just try on the wigs, and then later on, if you feel comfortable and you want to dye your hair, then you can go ahead and do that. But with Gabor wigs, you can be whoever you want, when you want.
You know, one of my favorite colors on you is the light red, the reds.
It's my favorite too.
You know what, if you had said, hey, what color do you think would look good on me, like hair-wise, I'm thinking of, I don't think I would have said red, like off the top of my head, but when I see you in it, it's like all of a sudden, it's like magic on you.
And I actually love the red on you too.
Yeah, you know what?
I do. I absolutely love it
I know
on
you
her.
do. I know you. You know, and I will say, like, when I tried to keep my hair red, it was too expensive.
Absolutely.
It washed down the drain.
Yeah.
And you know, here's Vonda in the red. I love it. And you know, and also to have red with blonde highlights. When you wash it, the red dye goes into the blonde dye,
yeah,
and it becomes sort of like a pinky color.
And the color changes. Yeah, but with this laughter wig, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a lot of hair at the crown. You can sweep it onto the face, and this gorgeous red color has a blonde highlights all around the face. It's darker at the nape of the neck, and we still put 7 to 11.
Vonda, I like you as a redhead,
Yes.
right? I really like you as a redhead too. You know, there's something about red that kind of brings out your cheek, you know, your cheek color, and it's like a cosmetic color. You know, it's a color that you would put in like, you know, blush or lipstick. It's really, really pretty, but it's also rare. There's less, it's like having green eyes. It's, when you see a hair color that's rare, it makes you turn your head.
Yeah.
It's a head turner.
It's very, and it's flattering. I've been, with all my time working with wigs, if you're just buying wigs for fashion reasons, something about the red that flatters most people.
Right.
You know? And this is really beautiful. You could be a natural redhead. Look at the eyes
You know
popping.
what? She 100% could, you know?
I know, it's beautiful, and I love what it's doing to the cheekbones. It's a great little wig.
Do you know, but speaking of that, you say, oh, she could be a natural redhead. Think about all the different skin tones. Some of the hair colors may not be like, quote, natural with certain skin, but those are the most dramatic and gorgeous.
Yeah, well,
when
like you with the gray, you know?
where you see something that isn't quite like what you would always see.
That's right.
It's amazing. Like Inger as a blonde makes me be like, wow.
Wow, yeah, and the thing is too, if you buy in a wig and you change in your hair color, all you got to do is change your makeup to suit it.
Yes. Yes, and fun and play with makeup, and that's one of my favorite things to do is play with makeup. And here's Francine wearing the Luck, which is that, you know, that kind of page boy bob. And this one is versatile too, right, Kyle?
Yeah, it really is. This is a gorgeous shoulder length bob. And with this amazing Excelle fiber, can you see how the hair swings? We had to have a certain fiber to emulate real hair.
Yeah.
And I love what Francine has done, because have you noticed, look, this is flicking up this way, because the hair will bend. So we can flick the hair up another way, so you can just change it up. And I really love this look.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't
and
it
by
pretty?
the way, you can put a pin in it. You can put a headband in it. You can, you know, you can put, you know what looks really cute is a hat.
Oh, yeah.
with a if you like put like that on and then like a little hat over it and you've got like that little flip and you're like, okay, that is perfect. You know, it's just, you can do anything you can do with real hair, you can do with a wig.
Absolutely.
It is you know, adjustable. And by the way, look at I've got a cowlick in the back the way Francine does, by the way. And honestly, it looks, because your scalp is so white, for me, it looks almost like it's bald back there because of the cowlick and the white skin. I have the exact same thing, Francine, but you never get a cowlick with a wig. You always, ooh, look at that, I love that too.
Yeah, so what I've done, look, I've taken the parting over this way.
Right.
I've given it some oomph, because I know that Francine loves big hair like that. Look at that.
Big hair don't care.
I'm a child of the 50s, yeah.
It's really gorgeous. And remember, once you decide to keep it, all you have to do is then slightly customize it to suit your face shape.
I love it, I love it. Well, we've got 3 styles that we're talking about. I'm wearing the Exhilaration. That bob is called the Luck. And then we have the shorter style, which is called Laughter. So Laughter, Luck, and Exhilaration are the 3 styles, and each one comes in all the beautiful colors that you see. Here's Laughter that is also available, and I'm gonna go over to the choice of colors that the wigs come in, so you can start to play and start to think about it. So here's Luck. Luck is that page boy. And the one I'm wearing is Exhilaration. It's the longer one of the 3. That has been the most popular in this show. We'll be showing you more models wearing it. Inger's gonna come out wearing it in the dark gray. So you see all the different colors. Hi, my name is Helen Keeney. I'm a host here and I'm wearing Exhilaration. I absolutely love it. It's perfect. I don't have to have a touch-up. This will be like a perfect hair all day long. So light blonde. So beautiful light blonde. Look at all that white blonde and then like caramel colors. It's like the lightest of the blonde. Then light blonde rooted, which is actually what I'm wearing. And I'm gonna tilt it down there because you see that root. Look at that, how natural that looks. That smudge root, which costs extra when you get your hair done. So light blonde rooted. When you can even look inside here, look, see, because you see the dark hair in there. This is what I'm wearing. And then medium blonde has a little bit more warmth to it. Like, don't think of like red, more like a little blonde and strawberry blonde in the medium blonde. And then medium blonde rooted. Again, the same one, but it has a little bit of depth in the root, which I think look at this. This is not a person's head. When you look at it, this is actually just the top of the wig. I just am mesmerized how natural it looks with the rooted. And then the last one is dark blonde, and those are our blondes. This is the dark blonde that has browns and blondes together. And then when we get down here, these are the reds. We've got the, this one is called light brown. Light brown, it's a brown with a little bit of, it has like almost like a chestnut highlight. And then the next one is medium brown, which really is kind of a chestnut color as the dominant color. And then next to that is called dark brown. And I know some of them have dark brown and some of them have black. Dark brown and black are almost the same. They're almost the same. It's got a little bit more of a gradiated color in the dark brown, which is what this one is. And then we've got the medium red. And I think we have a light red in some of the styles, but this is the medium red. And then we also have a light gray and a dark gray. This is the light gray. This is the one that you saw me wearing in Virtue. There's Francine wearing this. This is light gray, but some of the styles actually have a dark gray. Okay, so Kyle, let's talk about the care of the wigs. How do we take care of them? I know I've got a stand that's available.
Yes.
So it's a set of 3. When you wash them, you can put them on this stand. You get a 3-pack for $15.95. I'm fairly sure we still have a few of those left. But my producer will get the item number. But let's talk about the care of the wigs.
The stand is amazing because it's collapsible. It's great if you're traveling, but it's amazing to dry your wig, Helen,
because I think you can like actually separate it like this, and then it'll go like that. So you can pack it flat.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then it's great for drying. So once you've washed the wig, you let it air dry. And with the stand, the air gets it to all directions. Now, the Gabor wigs come in this beautiful box. It's like a shoebox. It's really pretty. It's great to store the wig. And inside, you get all the instructions, all the do's, all the don'ts. I've told you exactly
And
what to do.
a wig cap.
And you get the wig cap as well. We're really looking after you, so you're getting everything in the box. Just remember, read the instructions. It's a heat-stylable fiber. Wash it in lukewarm to cold water. Let it dry natural.
Okay, and here are the 3 styles that we're talking about. This is the one that I'm wearing. It's called Exhilaration. It's the longest one we have. No one has seen it. It's the only reason we have any left. The longer styles have flown out the door all week because it's been a Gabor week here at HSN. This is the final show. This is the last day. We're going to release Kyle out into the wild afterwards. We're going to unlock the door and let him leave.
I'm running to Australia.
Are you really?
Yeah, to do a week of Australian television. I'm wigged out.
Oh my gosh. Are you literally getting on a plane and going to
Yeah, I'm
Australia?
running straight from here to Australia.
Oh my gosh. All right, and this is this the bob that we're doing?
Yes, this is the bob.
This is luck, I think? No.
Yes.
Am I right about that?
This is luck? Yes, this is
Yes,
luck.
this is luck.
Now, if you want a
Yeah.
lovely mid-length bob with plenty of swing, plenty of movement, like I say, the bob is the little black dress of the collection. Everybody should have one.
Yes.
This is the luck. And then we have a short.
Which is called Laughter.
Yes. So Laughter is beautiful. It's a short pixie cut, but it has a lot more hair in it. Can you see it's got a lot more volume and body to it?
Right, a lot more. And we're going to see Vonda actually in the page style, which is called Luck. All these names, I'm trying to get them in my head. I don't know. Now I'm worried about you flying to Australia and remembering all the names of the wigs.
I know that. I'm doing completely
But
new
it's a
wigs.
global sensation, right?
Well, at some
Wigs
point,
everywhere, right?
yeah, at some point you will see hair you wear around the world somewhere. I do it in London, I do it in Italy, I go to Australia, I'm here now, which has been amazing, and everybody is loving wigs. It's the new trend, the new fashion accessory.
It is, because I think on Instagram you're seeing all these, wigs, but think about the name Gabor wigs. This has been, I remember seeing this in luxury magazines in, decades and decades ago, but it really started out in the 1950s, this
Well,
brand.
that's right. If you think about it, everybody had a wig or a hairpiece in the 60s and the 70s. Everybody.
Right.
Then they sort of went out of fashion a little bit, and now they are so bang on trend.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it because people are using them as a fashion accessory. But remember, I know there's going to be people out there maybe losing your hair or your hair's gone a little bit fine. And this is a wonderful way to try it on in the comfort of your home.
I think one of the things that's happening is the populations are getting older. Like
Yeah.
we're as a race, like we're living longer and
That's
longer
right.
and longer.
And we're looking younger.
And we're looking younger. And one of the things we want to do is we want to have our hair is one of the ways you kind of like guess somebody's age.
That's
or how
right.
not even the color, but how much they have. But having these wigs, it's like you've got perfect hair all the time with zero effort. Spend more time having fun and less time. Listen, do we all grow up and say, I want to be a hairstylist in my own house and spend 2 hours on my hair every day? Probably not.
No, that's
Probably
right.
not,
yeah,
you know?
And that's why I'm so glad they're back in fashion because, they are fabulous. And with the Gabor wigs, we know what we're doing. Over 50 years in the business, and we've got the best technology, the best fiber, and the best up-to-date styles.
Yeah, and Inger is actually wearing the Exhilaration to show you the longer style. This is the one that I'm wearing is Exhilaration. So we're going to go back and we're going to show this to you again.
I just think this is your hair now.
It might be.
It might be. Yeah.
I might walk out with it. So this is the dark gray, right, Inger?
Yes. It is.
What do you think about this, Inga? I mean, steel grey, salt and pepper. Look at your eyes. Gorgeous.
Unbelievable, beautiful. And people offset said to me, do you have contacts on? I said, no, because sometimes when you have a different color hair, it offsets your eyes.
True.
Those are my eyes. So, but I absolutely love this wig. It's so beautiful. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just gorgeous. I love the way it feels, the way it looks, and it's just, look at that.
It's stunning, and that flick.
It's stunning.
Do you know, this was the customers were asking for a granite grey.
All right, I got an update to do. My producer's giving me updates in my ear. So here's the deal. The Exhilaration that I'm wearing, that Inger just had on, is the most popular in the whole show. I have 300 wigs left. We're in hundreds of millions of homes. Everybody's watching us streaming and on their phone, and people are buying digitally. So it's kind of even hard that we have 300 right now at this very second. I have all colors. That will not be the case in a minute or two. We have 10 minutes left in the show. If you want to get Exhilaration, You've got $21.59 available on any major credit card. We will send it to you. That is your flex pay. There is no interest, no fee. Oh my gosh, look at the blonde, I can't even.
I'm just whispering in her ear saying,
$107.95. I love it. And so I want you to treat yourself to time back. You know, I was listening to interviews. You know, you go to these master classes about life, and the one thing that everyone says the most valuable thing in their entire life is time. A wig gives you time back.
That's right, absolutely. You know, just try the wig. Give your hair a break from the strain and the bleach and the over straightening. Maybe you've got naturally curly hair like me and Gabor, and you always trying to straighten it. Use a wig.
There's so many hosts here, and I will not call them out. All different hosts. I will not say anything. Wear wigs every single day. You will not even know who they are. The models also, Inger is, you know, she's out of the closet telling everybody she wears wigs all the time because she's modeling in here. But if you just tuned in and saw her doing a jewelry show and saw that, you'd be like, wow. First of all, the first thing I'd think of is she's probably spent $1,000 to get her hair like that.
Yeah, like who has done it?
Who did her hair?
Who did her hair?
Who did that? Because she had to bleach it and keep the roots dark and have that. But that could be your hair. Look at that dark rooted. Is that dark? What color is that, Inger?
This is dark blonde rooted.
Yes, rooted. So remember, we have all blonde. If you don't want the root or the ombre effect, just go for the classic blondes. If you want it rooted, it's just a slight smudged balayage root.
Which costs extra, because I pay for extra when I get my hair colored to get the root smudge, because it looks more natural.
Isn't it funny how the two most popular things are grey? We used to hide the grey and hate it, and we hated the roots.
That's right, that's right. You know what? You're right. The two things that we spend more money to cover up is it back in fashion. And wigs are in fashion.
Wow.
Wigs are, look, this is how many have been sold, 367. They're flying out the door. This is your last chance. We have 9 minutes left in the show. The exhilaration that you're seeing on Francine, that I'm wearing, that Inger was wearing, has been the most popular. If you call in right now, if you go to hsn.com, if you open up that mobile app on your cell phone, you'll be able to go right to getting your favorite color. You could get a couple different colors.
Oh, please.
You know, get a couple different colors. Be a redhead. I really encourage you to do the light gray. Is the coolest thing in the world. I love the light blonde rooted because I keep going like this. Like, people are coming up to me like squinting. Like, yeah, come in close. Take a look at my roots. Look at this. This is a wig. Does that look like a wig? Look at the different colors.
You really get to see the colors there.
Look at that. I love that. Look at this white blonde. This is more like a caramel. Then you see the dark when I go like this. This is, look, I'm going like this. You're seeing darker hair underneath. I mean, it is astonishing. I put a little hairspray on this because I did it like a little bit to the side. I had a little help.
It looks amazing.
You guys helped me a little bit.
Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing.
But I was gonna say, I love this. And I would, you know, the reason that I don't wear my hair like this is if I do curls like this, those kind of loose curls, they fall out in 2 seconds.
They fall out, yeah, you gotta have heavy hair.
Yeah,
lots
and I don't,
of heat.
I have fine hair. My hair would not hold this.
I know, that's why people use the wigs. I mean, once again, you've got to see this color. This is the brown blonde color, okay? And I think, Francine, you look like a movie star.
I never get to wear the brown blonde, and this is the first time, and it's this beautiful long style, and I do.
That color.
Like,
if you were going to dye your hair,
I love that color.
Yeah, you need to be
like
this color.
star.
You need to be that color.
The base is your natural brown, but it's shot through with this white highlight.
What color is this called again?
Brown blonde.
Brown blonde. It is. It's your natural color with shocks of white blonde in it. I absolutely love it.
I want that color hair.
Yeah, I do too.
It feels like real hair. It really does. It doesn't have that scratchy, thick feeling. It feels like my silky fine hair.
Amazing.
It's gorgeous.
That looks
gorgeous.
You got to get that one.
I do.
You got to get that one. Yeah, and you know what? It's like if she's going out to like, you know, like a black tie dinner or like, you know, pops this on. 2 seconds. Do you know if she went somewhere to a salon to have her hair done like that, it would probably cost her that much to have it blow dry style with tip one time.
Absolutely.
One time. That's what you're doing, one time.
I always say I've got grey in the front of my hair and I have 2 stripes of blonde to hide it, and it's much more than the price of this wig.
Yeah, I mean, it really is kind of like this game changer that I think because of social media, and by the way, all different ages of women are in social media. And let me tell you something else. You know what's what's a huge resurgence is more mature fashion models.
Yes.
Like models in their 70s. Like
Absolutely.
Elon Musk's mother is like this huge famous fashion model. There's these and it's a huge trend. So you get that silver, I love that light gray, that lightest gray. And you do that in different styles.
It's gorgeous.
And you're a fashionista in your 70s. You know,
you're rocking it.
I mean, we have Iris Apfel here for many years.
Oh, I love
And
her.
I've done shows with her here. I'm just saying, you've got that kind of vibe about you. Get yourself a Gabor wig and
Helen,
change it up.
You know, you said to me, all the long hair wigs are flying out the door.
Yeah.
So that's showing we're all looking younger and we're all looking more fashionable. And no wonder this one is flying because, look, another Hollywood star we got.
I know. And Vonda with it, we've decided we want Vonda red, we want brown blonde for Francine. We're all making decisions for you. But honestly, you do look like a natural redhead.
It's beautiful.
You look 100% natural redhead.
This is the medium red, and if I turn you around, you get to see it's a gorgeous paprika base, and we've shot it through with a chocolate brown, a golden highlight, and red around the face.
In the Exhilaration, I now have 200 left.
Wow.
We still have all colors. If you want medium blonde rooted or medium red, we're in single digits.
Wow.
You need to be ordering this second. Use the QR code, open up the camera app in your cell phone, wave it over the QR code, which is that little box with the black and white squigglies on it. It'll jump right to HSN. By the way, I am doing the light blonde rooted. If you want this color, Jared, how many do we have left in the light blonde rooted that I have? Because I know you guys are loving it like I do. Light blonde rooted. I can't
Look
even.
at that.
I love it. I can't even believe. Look how realistic that looks. I can't. It's like driving me crazy. I love it.
I really love it. I love it because I've been working with wigs so long, and I'm still sort of gobsmacked how fabulous they look.
I just, how real it, I love it. I love it. And so we have this color, light blonde rooted, medium blonde rooted is almost gone. And there's, again, we've decided, Ingrid, I think we're making everybody redheads because we love Ingrid as a redhead. This is the laughter, right? That's laughter.
That's laughter. And we had a short wig. If you've missed out on the color in the other short wig,
Virtue.
In Virtue, don't stop. Get this, because it's just a longer version of Virtue, but it's got a lot more root lift. So you may have a perm in your hair. Maybe you set your hair in rollers. Maybe you're trying to back comb it here at the crown. Don't bother. Try the wig, because look at this. Tons of volume at the crown. But Helen, look at that way it's cut into the nape of the neck.
Look at that. And by the way, let me just tell you something about this style. This would be about 2 weeks, and then you'd have to go get it cut again. And imagine if you colored it, got highlights and a cut, and you have to do it every 2 to 3 weeks because it will grow out. It'll be a completely different style.
Of course.
Not with a wig.
Not with a wig. No, not with a wig.
Oh, yeah. This is, I feel like she looks like a superhero
Yes.
with the light gray.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she's going to save the planet when she puts this one on. Ingrid, you know I love this one. The light gray is my favorite.
I know. I saw you with this on, too. I saw you with the light gray on, but I tell you what, Helen, you know, you look good with this one and the red one, but the one that you have on, girl, if you don't get that.
No, it's going, I'm going to put it in my purse. No one else, security doesn't work on weekends.
Roll it up and
so
put it in
I'm
your
okay.
shoe. Roll it up and put it in your shoe.
Roll it up and put it in my shoe. That's Ingrid's tip for traveling with wigs.
Yes.
Roll it up, keep it in your shoe. Your shoe will protect your wig.
That's right.
From the TSA security. Look at that. See, look at this. Look how amazing. I would do like a really bold lip.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would do like a pop.
I need a red.
Red lip.
Big
Yeah.
statement
Lip.
earrings,
Yeah.
beautiful sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You
Oh
know,
my gosh, I can't even.
Yeah,
Well, that's
fantastic.
that new trend of the that model, the mature models that have all that on Instagram and TikTok, all their fashion.
Yep.
This is the exact hair that they have.
It's
right
gorgeous.
there.
And I just got to show you, if we turn to the side, look at this silhouette. It is cut so beautifully into the nape of the neck. Tons of volume at the crown, longer pieces that point onto the face. And if you don't want it so big and sassy, all you got to do is brush it forward using your hands and do that lovely French crop look by pushing it onto the face. Change the part in any way you want, put on your statement earrings, and you are ready to roll.
I love the idea of the big sunglasses with that too. Like we've got next show we got to have props, you know, like a prop box.
Yeah.
And do things. Somebody write that down. We got to do that because that would be super fun. Now, Vonda you know, by the way, if you're thinking I want to cut my hair short, let's say you don't like it. Don't worry, it's a quick 10 years to grow your hair back.
Yeah,
You know what I
done.
mean, right? Why not get a wig?
Amen.
Try it out in the world. See what your
Absolutely.
family thinks, your coworkers, your friends. See how you feel. Most importantly, it's about what you feel.
Yeah, and
you know?
and if Vonda said she was going to cut her gorgeous hair,
Yeah.
I'd say no, keep it.
Try this.
Just try the
90
wig.
seconds left in the show,
And
everybody.
get your wig fixed. This is gorgeous.
Love
now,
it.
this is the lovely light blonde color, 7 to 11 shades. This is the lightest blonde in the collection. Remember, the
are you doing
medium
today?
blonde
It's
is
good
more
to see you.
butterscotch,
Yeah.
warm blonde. This is the white
thank you.
blonde.
I love
Okay.
that.
Stunning.
It's just, it's so stunning. It's
It
so
is.
right now.
It is. You know, Ingrid, your
Right.
mic's on. Ingrid, your mic is on. We can hear you talking. Yeah, that's okay, honey. That's okay, love. But I just want, we've got a minute left in the show, and $107.95 is the price. And by the way, the exhilaration that I'm wearing has been flying out the door. You can go to hsn.com, put in Gabor wigs, and you can see everything that we have. This